I've managed to find myself a fine young man. So what's your name?
Adam.
And what are you studying at Bournemouth?
Hospitality and business development.
Sounds quite complicated there. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I am now. Didn't start with, but I do now. Yeah.
Okay, good, excellent. And have you seen any of Helen Mirren's movies at all?
I've seen The Queen and Elizabeth.
And what did you think of them?
Queen was very evenly balanced, and Elizabeth was fantastic acting. It was great.
I especially thought the costumes in Elizabeth were absolutely amazing. I did want to study costume, then I changed my mind. Never mind. And do you think Helen Mirren was worthy of her Oscar, of course?
Oh, definitely. She portrayed the Queen as you would want to see her in the public eye and also in her private life.
And did you like her dress at the Oscars?
It was fantastic.
Wouldn't she make the best grandma in the world?
No one can beat my grandma.
Okay, well, guess that's... He's so sweet. Bless him. Okay, now earlier this week, of course, I reviewed The Queen. Check it out.
When you no longer understand your people, Mummy, maybe it is time to hand it over to the next generation.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Out on DVD next week, of course, is The Queen, which was the Oscar-winning performance from Helen Mirren, as we know. Critically acclaimed, amazing, and all that. It's got the royal family in it, Tony and Sherry Blair, Prince Charles, Prince Edward. It's all quite scandalous, I found, as well. It was just a pretty good movie, you know, if you want an insight into the aftermath of the death of Princess Diana, what happened to the royal family, and even if you don't like the monarchy, you know, watch it, because I guarantee that you'll like it afterwards.
What are you going to do about the boys?
Let them sleep until we know more.
Oh, yes, that's sensible.
I should go to Paris, so I told my people to start organising a jet.
What, a private one?
Yes.
But isn't that precisely the sort of extravagance they always attack us for?
How else am I supposed to get to Paris at this time of night? The airport at Aberdeen will be closed.
Charles, dear. Use the Royal flight. They keep one plane on permanent standby in case I should kick the bucket.
No, Mummy, that's out of the question. This isn't a matter of state.
Of course, this film is amazing in itself, but I feel that sometimes it lacks broad appeal. Some scenes were a bit slow and you needed some patience to really get through them, but it was really worth watching because the acting is outstanding, as well as you get some beautiful sets and locations. It makes you feel all humble inside and British, and that's what I really liked about it especially. It is a necessary piece. If you like collecting British films, I highly recommend that you purchase it. And if you haven't seen it, then do. A genuinely lovely, terrific and amazing British movie there. I highly recommend you go see it. Of course, if you want to get in contact with us, please do at www.realbritish.co.uk. Real as in film reel, so that's with an R-E-E-L. And there's also a poll up there. I'm not going to get too personal, but it's quite important that you vote because there's a vote for your favourite British actor. Last time I checked, Hugh Grant was on that list and he was winning. In fact, I find this disgusting because I've met the man and he was incredibly rude to me. So, sort it out, yeah? Okay. I've been joined by a lovely lady. What's your name?
Becky.
Becky, and what are you studying?
Hospitality and business development.
Wonderful. And you've seen the British movie Hot Fuzz?
Yeah.
And tell me, what did you think about it?
It was kind of slapstick comedy. It was funny.
Was it toilet humour or was it a bit more lovely?
Lovely.
Dramatic, I mean.
It was not toilet humour. It was lovely humour.
It was lovely humour, right. I also reviewed this movie. Please check it out.
You ever fired 2 guns whilst jumping through the air?
No.
You ever fired 1 gun whilst jumping through the air?
No.
Is it true that there is a place in a man's head that if you shoot it, it will blow up?
Simon Pegg is Sergeant Nick Angels, London's top cop who's so good, in fact, he gets reassigned to Sandford, a sleepy, bumbling town that makes Bedford look like LA. But if Sandford is indeed a sleepy town, it's home to some real nightmares. While local coppers like Danny Butterman, played by Nick Frost, fail to see anything suspicious going on, Angels knows that all of these freakish accidents happen to be murders and gets right to the case. With a supporting cast of fine British comedy actors such as Bill Bailey, Paul Freeman and Kevin Eldon, it's hard to know what's more remarkable. The fact they got so many stars to be in this movie, or that in the short space of time they appear, they were all given such highly entertaining things to do.
You never taken a shortcut before?
Rather like like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz opens slowly, a move that might put off a few viewers, but you've got to understand it's the director's style to keep you waiting. You know it's going to be hilarious, so don't leave the cinema, okay? Just stay in your seat and you'll be surprised. All manner of hilarity will reveal itself and you'll be dead chuffed you went the extra mile.